So it's taken me till November to find a club. Um, there were a few which I turned down. Paris Saint Germain being the big one, but I felt like we left Man City for a bit of a challenge for our final club. So Paris Saint Germain wouldn't be a good idea. I think I've found the perfect challenge. Let's leave down in the comments who you think I've gone to. We'll roll the intro and then I will reveal where we are. To reveal the club. I'll give you a clue. The club is in this view. Now, if you were to say anywhere outside of Europe, unfortunately you'll be wrong. We were offered, as I said, the Paris Saint-Germain job, but we didn't want to take that. We wanted a bit of a challenge for our final club, something to get us teeth stuck into, win the domestic cup competition, the league, and have a bit of a challenge. And this team, we certainly have had got a challenge on us. 3 years ago in Save, they were relegated. They got promotion the season before last, and last season they finished 12th in their league. So we are going to zoom in now and we are going to focus on Germany. So the Bundesliga. If you said a Bundesliga club, you might be right. Could it be the likes of Dusseldorf, Cologne even, Dortmund, Hanover, Dresden, Leipzig, Munich, Nuremberg? Could be any of them. But we are actually at Stuttgart, and to be more precise, Stuttgart Football Club, which is just on the edge of the just on the edge of the city here, in a lovely little area that's been developed. And yeah, let's just have a little look. And did have a quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mercedes-Benz Arena. And this is the Mercedes-Benz Arena on match day. There are lots of people around, lots of security. This is clearly on match day. Unfortunately, we can't go very far on this view, but this is the stadium. Let's go back. Is there a view from inside of the stadium? No, it just drops us at the other side. So this is the other side of the stadium, and it looks like they've got some sort of walkway, I presume, from maybe car parks or bus stops or something. But yes, on match day, I'm guessing it is match day because of the amount of people around. It could just be the fact that they're working. It is in July, so it's hit and miss. It could be pre-season friendlies going on or something. But that is where we are. So now we're going to zoom in and see what we are actually doing in the save. I'll just be 1 second and we'll be into the save. So here we are, boys and girls, in I can't speak. In Stuttgart. And finances, not 100%. We're not worried about that. What we are worried about, though, is they're currently sitting 12th in the league. And I thought this is a perfect club to work with. You know, they were third they've been as high as third and most sort of in the top 10 most seasons during the saves. So it's a bit worrying why they've fallen from grace again. Clearly, as we know, they are 5-time Bundesliga winners. If we go through the history, past records, obviously the last one was in 2006, and then they were bigger in 91 and 83. So the last real success for the club was in 06-07, and then we've had a lot of Bayern Munich domination along with one Leipzig wing. But since this save, Bayern Munich have only failed to win one Bundesliga. So I think the Bundesliga is one that we potentially could win. I mean, in 2027, so almost 10 years ago, they finished third. Having said that, Wolfsburg finished third last year and the year before, and they currently see themselves top of the league. Okay, Bayern Munich are a bit off pace, as are Dortmund and Leipzig. So, what we're going to do is we're going to play today's first match. I think it's today's first match. It is almost today's first match. We are going to play this game. I haven't done a bench, so what I will do is I don't really know. Pick unpick positions. Right, I don't care about having you on the bench, so we'll put you on. But this is the team that I've come up with from the players we've got. Unfortunately, we haven't got a goalkeeper for a couple of days. Right, have we got anybody in the under-19s that could potentially come in? No. Okay. Can he play? I think he can. Okay. So we will have him playing. So yeah, we haven't got a goalkeeper at the moment, unfortunately. So we are going to play Minku in goal, who's in our second team. He's rubbish, which is a good start. We've got Netrav, he is Russian, who's a left back. He's got a bit of mentals. His physicals aren't terrible. He's okay. He's a mid-table left back. And then we've got Dos Santos, who is a defender, 6 foot, 20 determination. He's 28 from Argentina. Again, I think we could do better. He's got 3.5 star current ability, 3.5 star potential ability. He's worth £22 million. I think we could do a lot better than that. Again, Danish defender, tackling 16, jumping reach 17 and heading 13, 6'2". He is more of a player at 23, I think, than the other guy. So let's see what happens. And at right back, we have Connor Bradley, who is 33, obviously at Liverpool in real life. He's a good player, can do things. He'll be, again, mid-table player, and that's what most of these players are. Then we Kirchberg, who is a defensive midfielder, balance good, technique good, good at sort of okay passing and tackling. I think he'll do a job. He's both footed. He's sitting as the ball winning midfielder. And then as the playmaker, we have Joa Muller, who is kind of a ball winning midfielder and probably would be better suited to playing that DM role. But at the moment, we do need somebody further forward. And as a German, I think he's the only man to really be able to do it. But in theory, that should be the backup. Muller should be the starter there. And we'll get a deep line playmaker in. Then in attacking midfield, we have German the Spaniard. I was going to say German the German, but he's Spanish. And only Spanish. Okay, German the Spaniard. He's got good passing, good technique, really quite good, solid in the mentals. No jumping reach, but good agility. Is why I don't really want to play him up front. I think him as like a attacking midfielder should do bits. Then we have Tutshan, and Tutshan is a right winger. We are playing him as an inverted on attack, so because I want our fullbacks to run on past. Amazing agility and pace. I think he should be able to do bits on the right side. Up front, we have this guy. Antonio. We have Antonio. Will do up front. He's a bit more. He should really be an attacking midfielder, but it's hit and miss whether which one we play up top. I may end up creating a new formation that does more like this. With is he left-footed? He's fairly strong. He is. No. And then have him on the personal instructions sit slightly wider. But so he cuts in, and then have him as a shadow striker. I think that might be the way forward with this team. And then we've got Bertiaz Fellaini. I like. We have Beats up front. There we go. At the moment, who's a goodish striker. He's 25, South African. Again, I feel I could probably do a little bit better. So a lot of players may be moving on in January. Currently getting 75%. I'm going to ask them to increase the percentage now, because then in the future that may be able to do something with that. So just so you can get a quick glimpse, we're passing into space. We've got a high tempo. We are going to play out of defence mainly. Standard passing, walk ball, mixed crosses, counter and counter presser on. I'm not giving them any distribution instructions, because I find that if you say, for example, distribute to centre backs, they it's still not 100%, and they still tend to distribute just to centre backs. I want us to play football, but be a bit more intuitive counter-wise. So here we go. The time is now. We are ready and rolling for our first game as manager of Stuttgart. So let's see what we can do here. And yes, we are playing Hamburg, who are just above us in the league. So this will give us a pretty good insight into exactly how good we are, and whether this tactic's going to work. At the moment, it doesn't look like it. Has this been... No, it just seemed like the ball was moving incredibly slowly. I don't know why. The ball's played in and it's cleared, but only as far as Nekrev. It's not gone in, has it? Why did it... It shows you ridiculous times. Here is Dandy. It's Bradley. And that is a penalty. Who's that? Kirchberger has given away a penalty, and it's been awarded. And Hamburg have first chance to go ahead, and they do. We started off so well. We were pushing them, and then... Oh dear, never mind. We just need to keep positive. We were playing quite well. We have been the better side. They've been unlucky that they've scored. Let's encourage the boys. We are still playing well. It's just that they managed to get a soft penalty. I don't know how soft it was, let's be real, but they had a penalty due to our stupidity, but we have been the better side. And here we go with Beats now. Here is Beats. Beats has run through. He hits the post. And it's cleared away for a throw-in. Wowzers. Here's Bradley. Plays it to Tuchan. And Tuchan has put the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-1. Get in there. That's what we want. Tuchan was magnificent. Here is Bradley now to Tuchan. Tuchan plays it over. It's played over the top to Beats, and Beats has hit the post again. Wowzers. Beats really doesn't have his shoes on. So we are going to make a change. Who would be good to come here? We are going to put on Stowerman. I keep not being able to pronounce his name, so he is now called Kim. Let's get going then. For the second half, we've taken off our striker. Let's see if that helps. Bradley now. It's gone through to Antonio, who loses the ball and's cleared, but Bradley's picked it up lovely there. And we play it all the way back to Minku. I'll get used to the players' names as we go. But here is Camacho, plays it back to Bamba, who slots it home to put Hamburg in the lead again. Now we are going to demand more. Unfortunately, they broke on us. Come on, please. Come on. We're better than this. We do not deserve to be losing. Right, let's... Bradley is obviously really good, but with that yellow card needs to come off. German's going to come off. We're going to make him a shadow. You can go to a inside forward. That will do for now. I don't know if I'm making substitutions that are better or worse. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you're learning a team. It doesn't look like I've got anyone that can come on there. Hero's Antonio, but the ball's played across, and Schwartu manages to play it wide. Here is Schwartu, plays it over the top, unable to find what Stuttgart shirt. Nushev plays it back to Miku. Miku plays a lovely ball over the top. It's headed down, but we're unable to get it. But we do regain. There's 5 minutes of time added on, and we've currently got the ball, and it's gone out to Tershan. Tershan loses, and now it's a break. They've got too many men up top, and that's surely offside. Is that not offside? No? Okay. Apparently that wasn't offside. Nerchav to Schwartz to Schwarto hits, gives the keeper something to save, and the keeper makes a brilliant save. But now we do have a corner. As the corner comes in, headed to nowhere. Schwarto unable to do anything, but we've got another corner here, and it's played towards the back post, and it's headed, saved, and then the header gets put out for another corner. Now we're in towards the near post, and we're unable to do it, but Tuchan's picked it up to Stenstall. Minato unable to get his shot away, and it's the final whistle. We do not get a second corner. And that, boys and girls, is where we're going to leave it for today. I think we played really well. What we are going to do, though, is just have a little look at the schedule and decide exactly when we're coming back. Now, obviously, we've got a bit of a break now, I believe. Yes, we have. We've got 7 days. We will come back in January. I tell you what, let's come back for Bayern Munich and then Magdeburg. So a losing game and a potential win at home. They are currently 19th and they are 4th. So we'll come back for Bayern Munich at the end of the transfer window and Max Spade. But if you've enjoyed that, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I've been the Masked Manager, and I have spoken.
No, it's shiny.